Now that the 2025 playoffs are over,
That's to the bag, over to first to beat the champ. You gotta knock him out.
I feel a lot better talking about the process of getting playoff tickets through my Dodgers membership.
Do you feel better about missing the email for the process of getting tickets from my Dodger membership?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
If you've watched the full series of Field Level episodes, then you've seen all the great reasons to be a season ticket holder. Guaranteed opening day, discounted parking, swag, unique experiences, and so much more. If you haven't watched the full series, then at the end of this video, click on the playlist and go back and watch all 9 episodes. There's lots of good stuff in there. But I think it's no secret that the best reason to be a season ticket holder is to get first crack at playoff tickets at what they call preferred prices before they go on sale to the public. The amount of money that you can save by buying them before they go on sale to the public, especially on the secondary market, you could almost pay for your next season's full season ticket package.
Not that much.
It's a lot.
It is a lot. Sometime in August, the membership team will send out an email offering you a playoff package based on whether you're a quarter, half, or full season member. Quarter season members get up to 2 tickets for the wild card, the DS, the CS, but they don't get any World Series. If you're a half season member, you get half of the playoff home games. And if you're a full season ticket holder, you get the opportunity to buy every home game of the playoffs. To give you an idea of what a playoff package costs, we'll just use the 2024 numbers. As a half season member, we were offered 6 games for $1,900. Yeah, so that's a insane deal.
You'd be insane to miss it, wouldn't you? For the partial season packages, the member services team will choose which games they offer you. Out of necessity, the selections will primarily be first or second home game of series because they're guaranteed or very likely to exist, as opposed to third or fourth home games, which infrequently or rarely exist. But here's where things get complicated, especially if you're a person with a job, kids, or any other adult responsibility. Playoff schedules can and will change, sometimes right up until the last minute. You might find yourself with tickets to a game that will no longer exist or that you can't go to because literally one swing of the bat changed everything. The biggest if is how deep the team will run into the playoffs. Now, the last 2 years, the Dodgers have taken us all the way, but you only have to go back a couple of years to remember those awful first-round crash-outs. So what happens then when the game doesn't even exist? Or what if the Dodgers secure a first-round bye and your tickets to the wild card don't exist? What happens then?
Not to worry. Any tickets that you have for a game that doesn't end up existing, they'll be credited back to you, minus processing fees. If you end up renewing your season ticket package, you can apply those credits to that package without losing any fees. Now, where you really might end up in the weeds is sussing out all of the playoff seeding possibilities. Depending on how everything shakes out, you might find yourself following the outcome of American League game just to see if your playoff game ends up being on a Wednesday or a Saturday.
For the 2024 playoffs, I actually ended up making a little spreadsheet of all the different possible outcomes to see if they lined up with my schedule. In the
Baseball nerd.
Unfortunately, I ended up having a hard conflict with our World Series Game 2 tickets. And I wrestled for quite a while with the reality of not being able to go to a World Series game in Dodger Stadium, especially against the Yankees. For all I knew, I was never going to get to see a World Series game at Dodger Stadium again. Ultimately, we decided to sell the tickets.
That's always an option for navigating the postseason. If you find that you can't go to a game for whatever reason with your schedule, you can always end up selling it on the secondary market and you'll never lose the value of that ticket. In fact, you're going to make a profit. We ended up paying for our entire postseason package in 2024 by selling one set of World Series tickets, and we made a little bit more to invest in our 2025 package. So with that in mind, we were definitely planning to get a postseason package for 2025, right? Well, unfortunately, I happened to miss the email for the playoff package. And if you don't buy the package by the deadline, your offer expires. Oopsie daisy. My bad.
You know, honestly, she was beating herself up about it, but I was okay with it. Between 2024 and 2025, we went to almost 60 games. And it's not that I was getting tired of it, but truly the only box that I hadn't yet checked was the World Series. So I made a deal that if the Dodgers made it back, we would buy tickets off the secondary market. And what do you know? Boy, do I wish that we had gotten that postseason package. It probably would have cost the same as the whole package, maybe even less.
Than just the 2 seats.
Yep. I'm still happy we did it. Even though Game 5 was over 3 pitches into it.
First pitch, and now Vlad Jr. hooks a ball down the left field line. They've gone back to start Game 5. 3 pitches in, 2-0 Toronto.
I didn't move. The first 3 pitches of the game, Davis Schneider home run right over here. I didn't move. And we were like, well, that's not a great start. And then before we could even think to be like, well, maybe, oh, there goes another one. Yep. It was still worth it. Because it was the culmination of 2 years of being there for the most magical seasons that I've ever experienced. Oh, and speaking of which, members also get early access to tickets for the rally celebration, which I only found out after I waited in the waiting room like everybody else. But I did manage to get those tickets, and unfortunately Mary couldn't go, but I did. I went to the rally celebration, and it was awesome.
Teammates have been pretty humble, but I think it's time to talk that shit. We're effing dynasty, baby! And I want to take this time to apologize to absolutely fucking nobody.
Greatest fans in the world. I'm ready to get another ring next year.
Well, thank you all for joining us for Field Level in 2025. We welcomed over 450 subscribers, hundreds of thousands of views, chatted with a whole bunch of baseball fans from around the world, especially in Japan. Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
And in general, experienced a really positive and supportive community. So much so that it combated the scariness and uncertainty of the rest of the world. We just met a cool bunch of people just talking about Dodger baseball.
And guess what? We are not going anywhere. We have some fun videos planned for the off season, and then we're going to be right back in our field level seats for 2026. If you're willing and want to come along with us, if you're not a subscriber yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Every time that we have bought season tickets, they have won the World Series. So it's our obligation to Dodger Nation that we buy season tickets again. So we did.
We're 2 for 2. Let's fill up Mookie's hand.
Let's go Dodgers.